What's up, you guys? I know it's been a while, but I figured today I would talk about first dates. Why, you might ask? Well, because first dates are probably the most important part of a successful relationship. So I'll be giving you guys a few tips and pointers on how to have a good, successful first date, hopefully. So first of all, the first date is the first impression. It's not only the first impression for the girl you're taking out, or dude, but her mom, her dad, her siblings if she's got some. There's like 17 different first impressions you need to make in one night. Good luck. That's what I'm trying to help you with. First of all, impressing her dad is very important, because if you don't impress him, he's not gonna allow her to go on dates with you, and it's gonna rub off on her mom and everything. You can impress him by picking up her daughter at the door, knocking on the door, introducing yourself, and looking at him straight in the eyes and shaking his hand. That goes a long way with a dad, especially when you look nice and you don't look like some thug with your pants hanging down or anything. So pull your pants and just look presentable and shake his hand and tell him you're taking his daughter out on a date. That in turn will go far with her mom and everything like that too. So once you get good with the dad, you're usually typically good with the mom as well. So there's two impressions. The brother or sister, who could be older or younger, dictates a lot of things, especially if they're a close family. All in all, just make sure you don't mess up with the family first. Other than that, if you don't go up to the door and because her parents are home or at home or something like that, just don't stall out when you're talking to her. Just think of something real quick in the car so it doesn't get awkward on the way to the date. Alright, second, don't think of your date on the spot. Make sure you know what you want to do prior to asking her out. Girls like it when we already know what we want to do, because it shows that we've already thought about doing stuff with her, and that goes into her head and thinks, oh, well, maybe he's been thinking about me before. Girls don't really want to have to think of something to do with you. They want you to figure out what they like. Alright, third, be polite. I can't stress this enough. If you aren't polite on the date, there won't be another one. So be polite. Pay for her stuff, pull out her chair, have a nice conversation, all those things. I know some people are gonna, I don't want to pay for her. Why do I pay for her? It's the first date. Because it makes a good impression. And if you didn't want to pay for her, why take her on a date in the first place? Doesn't make any sense. If you don't want to pay, then don't play. I don't know, I just came up with that right now. Ask her questions, because it's easier for her to talk about her day than it is for us to talk about our day, because a dude's day typically isn't that exciting compared to a girl. If a girl asks you questions on a date, like, oh, what'd you do today? It's basically gonna look like this. Well, I woke up, I played video games, and now I'm here. She's just gonna be like, alright, this dude is a loser. Ask her questions. If you ask her about her day, she's gonna tell you everything she did, the stuff that happened to it, and then it's gonna spark ideas from situations she had last week, or what she's gonna be doing tomorrow. All these, it could just go on forever, which is good. But yeah, make sure you use these. That's why they were given to you. You listen to what she says. Trust me, it'll help you in the long run, big time. If there's a second date, you can use what she said on the first date and relay them and remind her about what she said on the first date to make her think, oh my god, he listened, he's the one. I'm keeping him forever. Girls like guys that can listen, even if it's not even for the whole thing, if you can just remember key parts. Kind of like in school, you don't listen to the whole lecture, you just wait until something happens that sounds important. So, listen to the important things, and if you have to, you don't have to listen to all of it, just the majority of it. The most crucial part of the date. Do you kiss her, or do you not kiss her? No one knows besides her. Now fellas, there are some signs that we have to look out for. I'm going to try and help you with those. 1. You guys walk to the door together after the date and she sits there at the door, not doing anything or kind of jumbling with her keys. She wants a kiss. You give it 3 seconds and you kind of go in for it. Don't go all in though. You go kind of like in the movie Hitch. You go about 70-80%. What you can do is you can go in for a hug, but don't go all the way in. Kind of stay out like this a little bit where her body's here and you're here. You got a nice little this far away, and then you can just kind of go in and you'll kiss. It'll be fireworks. But yeah, a girl typically wants a kiss when they lag behind on leaving the date. That typically means that they really enjoyed it and they want a kiss. Now, some signs that they might not want a kiss. If you pull up to her house and she's already got her hand on the door knob to get out, typically means she wants to go. So don't try anything because that will get really awkward really fast. Another sign is before the car's even stopped, they're unbuckling the seatbelt. Abort mission, that's a no-go. That's a negative ghost rider. Don't do anything. They want to go home. They didn't have a good time. Typically, girls don't want kisses when they're quick to leave the situation. That means it's not happening for them. Guys are stupid though. We have no idea when they think it's a good date or a bad date. We always think it's a good date because it was successful in our mind if we can get through the whole thing. Because if you get a kiss or not, that's how you tell if a date went successful or not successful. I take that back. Some girls just don't kiss on the first date, but they really enjoyed it. It's just all situation. It's all based on situation. Those are some key points and ways to have a successful first date. I know I've only had one first date and it was successful and I did those, so that's my only experience. So guys, good luck out there. Just be polite and kind of do things that just go natural and don't be stupid or weird. And typically the date will go good. So here's to a good second date, and hope you guys like this. Comment on your first dates or if this helps you with the first date. Subscribe and tell your friends, and yeah. Alright guys, have a good day.